My man Big, what's going on, brother?
What up, Billy?
Man, it's about time, man. You're about 3 weeks late, man. I don't know
I know, man. We've been out of the loop, man.
We have been.
We've been out of the loop.
We've had some stuff going on, which we'll get into a little bit later.
Yeah.
In the coming months, we'll talk a little bit about some stuff going on. But right now, we just wanted to come on, do a little catch up. We haven't been on for 3 weeks.
Gosh, it's been 3 weeks.
Been 3 weeks, man.
3
weeks. Yeah, so we want to just come on and see how everyone's doing, check in. We had a little momentum there, and we just, obviously
just crashed and burned.
Crashed and burned. Yeah, so it's all good, right?
Yeah, it's been so much life happening, and as Billy said, we'll discuss that in the future.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and run this intro, and we're gonna get into it.
All right.
So yeah, man. Welcome back.
Definitely welcome back.
How you feeling?
Stopping by. Here and there, left and right, up and down, brother. I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I'm here. How are you?
I'm okay. Obviously we've had a lot going on in life in the last few weeks. As a family. And we've had some stuff happen, and we'll get into that, like I said, and over the coming weeks, we'll be more open to talking about that. But right now, we just want to catch up and talk about things that are happening, what's going on. I like talking about WNBA a little bit.
Yeah, we love the WNBA.
I mean, dude, I've loved it for a long time.
I get it. It's all good.
I know people come on, you just talk about it now. No. I've been long time. But Miss Clark, I'm feeling that. Like she's kicking that ass, dude. Triple double yesterday against the Aces, like the number one team in the league. So they did beat them. She won yesterday, but she had a triple double. First rookie to ever have a triple double, and also in 22 years, I think it is. I mean, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But she's the first player in 22 years on the Indiana Fever to have a triple-double in a game. That's, come on. I mean,
it's big time, man.
That's crazy. It's crazy. You watch the NBA and you see somebody get triple-double, like, woo, they get off. First WNBA player as a rookie to get one, and the first one on that franchise and that team. So, congratulations to her. They won the game. I believe they're in the running for the playoffs right now. I'm really keeping track. But there's a lot of talk around the MVP. Yeah, so, okay, so I'm one where I think the MVP is an individual stat, not a team stat. How you feel about that?
I feel like it contributes to the team. I feel like the MVP is something that's transformational to the team. I don't think it's just
okay.
How can you be a losing team and be the MVP of a league?
Well, if you're drafted number one overall, that means your team was the worst last year.
That's true.
They've had number one draft picks 2 years in a row. So, but if you're the first rookie ever in 22 years to have a triple double.
No, I mean,
they're alone. You're the first rookie to ever do that.
Let me say this.
I mean, come on.
Teams have lost games, and the MVP has come from the losing team. So if you're so insurmountably,
that's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're that big of a standout, I'm not saying that it can't happen and it shouldn't happen. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that typically the MVP is someone that has added so much value to a team, a winning team. But if you're that big of a standout, I mean, hey, I wouldn't disagree.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily.
Obviously, and I sent you today the polling for the All-Star game picks.
You did, right. Do you have that?
Let's
You don't
see.
have it.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Okay.
But dude, like it was astronomical the jump in the
in votes.
Yeah.
Just in votes alone, man. I mean, you talk about going from 5 figures to heavy 6 figures with the
from 1 year, from one season.
1 year. It's a huge spike, and I'm happy for the ladies being able to get more eyes, so people can see them, they can get to know them. Maybe they can make some more money on the merchandise sales. But look at that. I mean, let's just look at that.
Yeah, right here. So this person I just pulled up here, I have pictures from. There's all kinds of accounts that have this.
Mhm.
I'll just give them credit real quick. Bumblebee here is their name here on X, on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. But top 5 2023 All-Star results. So Miss Wilson here had 95,860 votes. Number 1 spot. She's number 3 this year with 607,000.
Mm-hmm.
607,000. 6 times the vote what she had a year ago.
And she was number 1.
And she was number 1.
Right.
Okay. The number 2 spot, which was now look at 2023 at 72,294. She's about what? It's about 15, 12,000, whatever it is, off from the number 2 spot there. She's at number 3. Actually, Miss Wilson.
That's about 9 times.
Yeah. I'm looking at Boston.
Yeah. So that's about 9 times what it was last year.
Well, so if Aaliyah's got, was that 9 times?
Yeah, it's roughly 9 times. Because she's looking at 600,000, and last year was 72.
72. So and then of course we got Angel coming in here at 381, and she's doing a great job too. She's playing well.
She is.
And I want to see everybody succeed. I want to bring everybody with me. You know, I want everybody to come.
She's nice looking too, man.
The hell's I got to do with anything?
It helps. It helps the game, man.
Man, them eyelashes, I can't get into that though.
Oh, the eyelashes, that's something else.
That's something different. That when you talk about that.
That's different.
All right, we'll bring that up some other time.
Right.
But right now, you look at number 1, top 5 2024 at Caitlin Clark at 700,735 votes. I don't care how you run that. Now, you can say, oh, okay, well, whatever. But bring the rest of the people behind her with the numbers and look at last year's numbers. A few of them people are on that chart as well, which means they're getting more attention.
They are. They're definitely getting more eyes.
It's huge, man. It's huge. The eyes that are on the WNBA because of these couple of players, 3, 4, 5 players, whatever. There's 10 players. I don't care who you want.
I'm gonna do some math real quick because that's my
well. If it's anything like your audio, don't do it.
Does my audio sound bad?
No, I'm joking, man.
All right, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just ballparking. I'm gonna round up or down.
Yeah,
round the numbers.
If they're over 500, 700, 1,000, I get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna round up.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna round. So some of them are gonna round down, some of them are gonna round up.
So you're gonna be like you and I. You're gonna be round.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Let's see. So okay, so what we're looking at this last year. Last year, total votes for the top 5 for the All-Star last year, 2023, 1 year ago, 2023 is less. Well, it's 392,000. We're rounding. Okay, so
that's the whole. That doesn't even cover. Angel Reese has.
Angel Reese, they just got beat out by last year's top.
Let's just say it's almost the same, right?
So it's roughly the same thing. So now we go from last year. We're just estimating it's like 392. So I'm going to add up this year's. Let's see.
It's crazy, man.
It is, man. These numbers are huge, man.
If somebody doesn't see what this class brought to this, it's like a waste of breath.
I mean, they look at this. Look at the difference. What was that number, Billy? Oh, it was just a little over Angel Reese. This year's votes
for the top 5.
Right, and I estimated we're looking at almost 3 million. We're looking at over 2.7 million votes for the top 5, as compared to last year under 400,000, just under 400,000.
Yeah, that tells you
you're looking at an increase of about. That's an increase. It's almost 7 times of the votes that were in the top 5 for the All-Star picks from last year's WNBA list to this year's top 5.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, so the odds are up, which means the merchandise sales are up. Hopefully, ticket sales are up, and these are the things that are going to help the ladies to be able to earn more money, because it makes them more valuable from an ad revenue standpoint.
Well, most of them are in their contracts for the next 2 or 3 years, so I don't know that changes.
But their contracts are not that big. I mean,
No. What I'm saying is, but right now it won't show until the next 2 or 3 drafts start to come in.
If they can maintain the momentum.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, with the excitement and the drama and stuff, yeah, I think it works,
And then we don't know what this year's class is going to bring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I wanted to bring that up for a second, just because, there's been some been some talk. There was a young lady on, I think it's First Take with ESPN, and she was talking about that she felt that Angel Reese had the MVP nod because of the team. The team was doing better or whatever with her.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go off individual stats. I guess it's a well-rounded thing. I guess you need to do a little bit of where the team is, where the individual is. But dude, if you're the first person to get a triple-double in a franchise, 22-year history, and I'm assuming they've been around the whole time the league's been around, and then you're the first rookie to ever do that.
That's huge.
Now you may have one
around 22 years.
Yeah, so you may have one good night. Like, let's say you have one great night and you hit a triple-double. But think about all the great players in the league. No one has ever done that as a rookie in the WNBA. So, I think that alone I think that this is me just speculating, but all the talk around, well, who's the MVP and all, I think she went out yesterday and just kicked ass and was like, I'll show you who the MVP is. That's my opinion. And they also beat the number 1 team in the league. So they beat the best team in the league. She put up some points. They had she had assists, rebounds.
What were her numbers?
I think it was 18 or 15, 10, and 11.
Okay.
So I don't have it in front of me. I think it was either 15 or 18 points. It was 10 or 11 rebounds, or 10 assists, 11 rebounds, one of the two. So,
all right, between there.
Yeah, either way. But yeah, it's a triple-double. It's just amazing that she's the first rookie to ever do that. You would think with all these great players who've come into the league, that would have already happened. I was shocked to see that.
And that was quoted from who?
That's not a quote, man. That's from ESPN. That's everybody. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah. That's not like a rumor or nothing. That's what it is. Anyway. Yeah, man. So that's the WNBA talk. If either way, whoever wins, Reese, her, whoever, whatever rookie wins it, man. I'm just glad that they're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's my 2 cents. Rip my cable out, man.
That happens. You got strong neck.
There it is. But on a side note, hey man.
On the side note, what? Wait, you can't get it in?
There we go.
Pull the thing off and plug it in, man.
Nah, man, I'm good, man. I like playing. Well, never mind.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy. But anyway, so yeah, man. So that's that. What else on the table? We got politics. We've got life, stock markets, all-time high. Money's moving. How's everything going over there in your world, man?
with anything specifically?
No, in general. I didn't want to get into specifics.
Oh man, it's life, and man.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm gonna leave it at right now with that. But you got to keep going. Things are gonna happen. Life's gonna get weird sometimes, and you just got to find ways to continue to move through it.
Yeah, same thing. Just working on some things in the background, trying to get through the day, man. Trying to get through life, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever sit back and sometimes you, as a religious person, I don't ever want to question God. That's my standpoint. That's my take on things. I try not to question. But I've had so many like mishaps or things happen. Like, man, should you question that? You don't question it. Just let it roll. And I think sometimes in life we get to a point where, and it depends. I don't care if you're atheist or if you're really deep in religion or if you're kind of in the middle, whatever. We all tend to question things. And it's hard not to when if you're riding high and then you hit it, like, man, why did that happen? Or if you're riding low, you're like, how much more shit can happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's going on? And I don't know. I'm in the mode right now. I'm on the train, man.
Where's it going?
I don't know. And where to stop from. My ticket. I don't know when my ticket's gonna be punched for the next stop. But I'm on the train.
Yeah. It's all. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say one thing. So, my man Beanie Siegel, man, shout out. He said, "Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you're still amongst those stars."
Mm-hmm.
So to put it in a better perspective, from the train, I'm amongst the stars. I'm not the captain of the yacht, but I'm on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm on the boat. Hopefully, it's not Titanic. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, hopefully it's not.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm not the captain of the yacht, but I'm on the boat.
Right. Unless Rose is there. You hang out Rose if it's the Titanic.
Well, and that one night of drawing her shit ain't worth. I want to there ain't nothing worth. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, man.
You can keep her, man. She's cool and all. I mean, whatever. I'm not. Yeah. Rose can be off by her. I don't care. I don't want to be on the boat.
Me either.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm. Has there been anything? I did look at some cars the other night. It just popped up on my feed for whatever reason, and it seems like the sales of the Honda Accord are slipping a little bit. Have you?
I've seen some of that stuff. I don't know if some sales are force driven by inventory options.
Mm-hmm.
Toyota and Honda both have gone away from build your vehicle. It's whatever's on the lot you get.
Right.
Corolla, Camry, Accord, Civic. It's pretty much what comes out is what you receive. The demand. It's not like walking in and building a Hellcat at Dodge. I want to put, the red seats, or I want the suede. I want the all Alcantara interior. I want, the gold BBSs. Whereas, Corolla, here's the allocation. Here's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the Honda Accord. This is what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the Civic. Dealers
you think that came from the chip shortage? And they just were like,
it could be a roll downhill type thing. You just catch on to, unfortunate circumstances. But I can give you a point of view from my standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I typically drive muscle cars or something with
high power vehicles.
You know that. Mm-hmm. And I actually went and looked at a Honda Accord. It's been several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I pulled up in a Charger that was
how many horsepower? Give it to him. Big numbers.
over 500. I'll just say that. And I
probably over 600 too, right?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So I pulled up in that, and I got out the car and I walked over, and I was parked right in front of the dealership. And I walked up, man, nobody spoke to me, bro. Nobody. And look, the car I'm driving was like 4 times the cost of these other cars. The highest car on their lot.
Right.
You're not highest car, but I'm just joking. But
I know you're saying.
I mean, double the highest car on their lot easily. And I'm like, man, this car like 3-4 times what a Civic costs. Like, what's the problem here? So nobody talked to me. So anyway, left, come back, walked up. Some people rolled up to me on a golf cart. They're like, hey, are you looking to buy a car today? I was like, well, I just want to test drive, make sure my big ass fits into one of these Accords,
Right.
And they're like, are you buying today? I was like, well, no, not until I drive it. So I can tell you this, Honda, if you're listening,
tighten up.
To hell with y'all. Guess what? I went and bought something else.
Mm-hmm.
I went and bought something else the following week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved Honda. I grew up with Hondas. I had several Hondas. And so maybe that's one story, you know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the mentality for that particular dealership though. That can cause a trickle effect, man, if that's the mentality.
It can. I agree with you.
I don't know if it's related to that. I'm just giving you a one-time story, but
no, I got you. I got a question about that. How do you feel about the Prelude being reintroduced to the lineup?
I didn't see that.
You didn't?
No. 2-door? It's gonna be a 2-door?
Yeah.
So I will say, Honda, you saved my life. I was in a Prelude in a terrible accident. And because of their
it was a brand new Prelude too, wasn't it?
It was brand new. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. We won't get no details.
We won't get into that, right?
Yeah. Saved my life though. Yeah.
It's good.
So
well constructed vehicles, man.
It was, and it was the new box style frame that they had. This frame that they had developed kept me from being crushed to death. So yeah, I would say, and the vehicle was still running, which was wild.
Wow.
Yeah, it was still it was done, completely done, but it was still running. Of course, it wasn't my fault. I mean, something else had happened, but yeah. So there's one bad story about Honda, and then there's another. They're fantastic.
That's why it's like, it's just like the life stuff, man. Everything has its way of kind of coming full circle.
Yeah. What's crazy is that honestly, with that Prelude, I don't know. I don't want to be dramatic, but I probably should have been dead in that accident or ejected, something serious in that.
Right.
And the way that car handled that, dude, just amazing.
And all of your passengers,
you couldn't even tell from the side. You could all look like the hood was popped, but the whole front end was just crushed, and it still was running, man. It still ran, still drivable. Yeah. And you know the extent of the accident. I mean, the accident was terrible. It was a bad accident, but that was just a machine, man. Now I don't know. Today things are built a little different, maybe a little more cost initiative stuff's in mind. I don't know, what goes into their engineering, but yeah, it saved my life. That particular build, that model, and it was brand new, yes, and it was totaled. It was totaled, yeah.
It was totaled, but it ran.
But it was still running.
Yeah,
still running. And so that's a testament for me. But I went to go back to buy another Honda, and I was rejected. And I pulled up in a car that was a couple times more. We'll just say 2 times more than a Civic, just a low ball. Whatever.
We're not talking about the base Civic. We're talking about I
don't care. I'll just say base Civic, the $25,000. I don't care. Doesn't matter. My point being is, you never judge a book by its cover,
right? Because
you're ready to roll now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
you're ready to ride. What was the license?
Riding now.
You're riding now. So just because someone comes up to your lot, you can't you shouldn't say, well, they ain't buying today, I'm not going to help them.
Right.
So that could be some of it. You know,
Customer
dealers
service, man, is just,
it's a lot different now than it used to be.
it's completely different, man. People don't understand. And this is a conversation I think that that shall be had about customer service, man, because I think a lot of people don't stop to think about where their paycheck comes from when they work for a company. The paycheck comes from the customers buying or subscribing or, tying their money into your organization.
Yeah, that's 100%. Yes, the business is paying you, but they're paying you because of the customer.
Right.
Without a customer, you have no money. Regardless of anything else you lay out. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But, new Prelude's coming, whatever. You said the Accord dropped some in sales. I mean, that could be.
It dropped, but like you said, it could have just been from.
Well, let me say one more thing. So it could be, Hyundai has done pretty good with that Elantra.
They've done very good with that car. But
they have the Elantra in. They have. Go ahead.
But remember now, they had the thing with the Kia and the Hyundais and the
getting stolen.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, but
so now the insurance impact on owning that car is significant.
But you don't know that though.
I do know that.
Yeah, but
I talked to a few owners.
Okay, well, I'd like to put their VIN number into mine versus my VIN number. We'll see what the insurance cost is. But what I was getting at was that if I know several of the cars that you own. So like right now, you would not buy. It's like a double negative. Anyways, you would not purchase. Is that right? You would not purchase the vehicle you have right now for your daily because it was getting stolen often. You still would have bought that. Guarantee you. Your daily.
Yeah, I mean, but
that one in the garage. I know that for a fact.
No, that one doesn't get. Nobody's stealing it.
I'm not sure.
Got wheel locks on it, man.
You know what? Just so y'all know, I'm putting his personal business out there, but he got a beautiful, well-groomed and kept little weekend baby. It's a nice ride, man.
Thank you, man. I enjoy it.
I'm getting off track there, but yeah,
we are.
But you still would have purchased those.
Are we still on car? I'll put it back up.
But yeah, that's fine. Hold on, how about this? So the car I'm driving right now is probably one of the highest stolen vehicles.
Yes.
Carjacked vehicles like you can drive. And it's not even that valuable. They're a dime a dozen. It's just that for some reason, man, people
they're attractive to a certain demographic.
Right. Yeah. It's like, wow. It's like, dude, they're everywhere. Why do you, whatever. But
I don't know, the one like yours is everywhere.
Well, there's still a lot of them, I'm sure.
Maybe some that look like it.
They look the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really know or pay attention.
Right.
But is it worth stealing? No, not really. Not to me. It ain't like,
yeah, nothing's really worth it. Yeah.
It's just not worth it, man. It doesn't provide anything you need. Again, we're getting off track here. Talking about Honda Accords. Prelude. Back to the Prelude. So is it a 2-door? I need to know that.
2-door. Can you pull it up? Is there a way you can?
If you give me a second, just while you're
see if you can.
Yeah, give me a second, and I'll hold on right quick. Let's see. I don't want.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Let's do this. Hmm.
2025.
Give me a second. Let me drop this over here. Can you still see our stream still good?
Mm-hmm. We're still good. Yeah.
All right.
We're still rolling. Why he's doing that?
Want to cover over it. Mm-hmm. So is it 2020? What year is it? Is it just like a prototype?
It's looks like 2026. This is what I got. Car and Driver is where where I'm referencing, and it's in the 2026 Honda Prelude. What we know so far.
Yeah, what we know so
Price.
far, car and driver. Okay.
The price to start is going to be around $31,000 and go up to about 38. So it's going to range from 31 to 38, depending on the trim and options. Sport.
Right here, brother. I got it.
There you go. Bam. That's it.
It looks pretty good.
It does. It resembles, to me, when I first glanced at that, it looks like a Z.
I was going to say a Z.
That's what I...
Nissan. Yeah, or even the new, the Toyota, lose my mind. The Toyota it's based off the BMW Z, not the Nissan Z, but the BMW Z4, and it's the
Z4. Do they still make that?
Yeah, because it's based the Toyota venture is a joint venture. Gosh, man. The Supra, not Subaru.
The Supra, gotcha.
Supra. So the Supra has similar, but the Z looks more like this. You get that, that gold color one I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder what this is based off of. What frame? Starting at 31,000. That's gonna be a base.
I think it's based on the
This is car and driver, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I think it's based on the Civic platform.
It probably is. Yeah, because I was recently looking at the Type R, which you and I discussed, and I didn't fit in the Type R. I just shared that. So pricing. So sport tour, yeah, 40 grand, 38,000, 31,000. So you're looking at 40 grand or under. So it compares in the range to the GR86, the Mazda MX-5 Miata. The back looks all right. It don't look bad. Of course, it'll probably change from the time it comes out. So you have to stay updated on that. Reminded me to make sure we get back on that when, as we get closer to time comes, when they get like updates on the 0 to 60 and the motor and everything that's going to happen with that.
Yeah, so we at least got another, because the 2025s, I guess, are rolling out now. I don't know what they're going to do.
Not a Prelude 2025. Ain't no Preludes rolling out.
No, 2026. I'm talking about the new Honda lineup.
Yeah, I got you.
Coming out. And they've been getting the car and driver car of the year for like, I don't know, God, seems like 30 years.
BMW is number one right now with what's the one I get in the mail? I don't know, I can't think of. Consumer Reports. BMW is number one. Last 2 years.
Really?
BMW, yeah. Shocking.
Ultra shocking.
Toyota's like 5 overall, like BMW is number one.
Overall?
Yes, quality BMW last 2 years, dude. This year and last year. Car and driver. It's
wow.
Crazy. Not car and driver, Consumer Reports.
Consumer Reports.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I can pull it
That's
up.
shocking, man.
Yeah, but dude, it blew my mind. I said, what? Ain't no way.
You know who it was prior to that?
Honda, probably.
So it jumped from Honda to BMW.
Yeah, I don't even know how. Yeah, I didn't even know.
Wow.
Here you go. I'm gonna show you this. I don't even know if I spelled it right. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let me show you all this real quick. Look at this. I can zoom in, but it messes the whole screen up. But according to Consumer Reports, BMW ranked number one in their 2024 brand report card rankings. BMW, man. And that was this year and last year. It's probably a little hard to see. Let's see if I can pull it up full screen. BMW.
Wow.
Second year in a row, right behind that. Yeah. So, and it's test scores for predicted reliability, owner satisfaction, data, safety, you name it. But yeah, man, for the first time back to back since 2017, dude. So anyway, shout out to BMW doing your thing. Congratulations on that. But if I was going to buy a car ever again, which I'll probably never buy another car. You there?
I'm here.
I'm
just saying thinking because I think Nissan missed an opportunity.
But you didn't laugh at that though.
What?
I said I'll probably never buy another car.
I heard you say it, but I didn't. I wasn't putting it together. Yeah.
Where do you think Nissan? Nissan's Infinity. Where do you think they went wrong?
Well, number one, I would say Infinity went wrong with everything being a Q. Their cars had identity before everything is Q. Everything is a Q car now. I think that was a bad call. Acura, I think they made a bad call when they took the Legend name off, and I found out why they did that. They did that because the Legend name became more popular than the Acura name, and they didn't want that, so they changed the name. I think that was a horrible decision because however you get people in the door, if they're coming in the door, keep them coming in the door.
Okay.
Do you know
what the Acura symbol is?
It's an A. What is it? Spaceship?
It's a compass. It's the what is it where you draw, you put a needle down and you can draw.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's called
what was I saying? I was saying about Nissan, because you know how so many of the other car companies have gave a rebirth of their most popular version of a car, and back in the 80s, their Maxima was really.
Well, you jumped from Nissan to Honda with the Acura, so I was wondering. That's why I didn't know.
Well, no, you made me jump.
No, you went Legend before I mentioned the Acura logo.
Right, but anyway, we're here.
I'm just trying to find out what you're like. I guess what I'm saying is you're disappointed in more than just Nissan. You're disappointed in Acura as well.
Just because I'm just saying some mistakes I think they made, some branding mistakes. I mean, Infinity, they made mistakes by putting every car as Q.
Was it Q? Yeah.
Every car is now Q and a number. I think that they're just. I mean,
nobody Q45. We knew what that was. Now it's you got.
Right. We knew what a Q45. We knew what an M34. I mean, M35 or M45 was. We knew what those were, and now I think you just dilute and water down your product when you do that. And I think they're learning from that. I mean, we'll see. I went a couple Thanksgivings ago. We had a conversation at the table, and we started asking people look, how many car brands have disappeared that were once here? And then we started naming them, and it got shocking by how many's gone.
Daewoo.
Well, Daewoo's making too much stuff. They're making TVs, so you need to buy a car for somebody's making a
Daewoo is actually still around. So
really, they're just not.
Not as a Daewoo as a car, but they got some stuff going on from what I read recently. So
but look, think about. I can rattle off a few.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, Buick. Let me just say this: Buick is doing a really good job on their designs right now.
They're supposed to be gone 10 years ago.
Yeah, but Pontiac's gone, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
Pontiac's gone.
Firebird was the only thing they probably made that was.
What's that other one? It's another one that's a GM product that's gone. Let's see, Buick Oldsmobile.
The Neon.
Oldsmobile.
Well, Neon is a model.
It's Mopar. Neon is Mopar. I know you don't want to believe that it is.
No. What was the other car they had? One was a Neon, and the other one was
Dodge and Plymouth.
Plymouth. That's what it is. Plymouth's gone.
Yeah, Plymouth's gone.
That's what I meant. That's what I'm looking at.
Plymouth is gone.
Because Plymouth had the Charger. They had a Charger 90, 192, like that blue with the chrome, the silverish polished wheels. Plymouth's gone. That's the other one I was thinking of. That's why I said Neon. But they had a Plymouth and they had a Dodge. So Plymouth is, yeah.
So we went. How many is that right now?
It's 2.
No.
Plymouth.
Oldsmobile, Pontiac. That's 3. Then we went Daewoo. That's 4.
Okay, well, Daewoo. Okay, 4.
Then we went. Remember this famous car? Yugo.
That's not famous.
It was famous for bad reason.
It's not famous at all.
Yugo's gone. No. There's more, man. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But it's something to think about. If y'all are watching, put in the comments a car company that you know of that no longer exists.
How many Chevy cars are there now?
Chevy?
Cars, not SUVs or trucks.
That's a good question. I think they still make the
little spark.
We know the Corvette, the Camaro.
Camaro's done. Camaro's gone as of this year.
Camaro's gone?
Yeah, no more Camaro. No, Camaro's done.
Okay.
I bought the first Camaro that came back out. You remember that? I bought that white one with the burnt orange interior with the orange stripes.
I didn't remember. I don't think I saw
that. You remember that? Like 2011, 2012 when it first came out. The white one.
How long did you keep it?
A year? Maybe a year and a half.
I don't even remember that one.
When Transformers came out, Bumblebee was yellow. I bought that white one. I went and got one. I was like, this is sweet. It's all right.
You talking about a Corvette?
Camaro.
Oh, okay. I remember the Camaro.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you bought a Corvette.
No. If I'd have bought one, it would be ZR1. I couldn't afford it.
Okay.
At the time, I couldn't. Yeah. No way. Like, way too expensive.
Yeah. In the comments. Because there's more. We're just forgetting them. Saturn's gone. That was a GM product.
So I'd say it's still GM though. GM's still around.
Yeah, but we're talking about
maker. You're just about a brand. I get you.
Some of the brands.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Geo's gone. I think you mentioned that, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, no, not today, but we have talked about that recently though.
Okay.
Talking about Chevy, Geo, the Sprint, the little cars and all that little
Sprint, the Metro,
the Metros, yeah,
the Prism,
yeah, the Isuzu cars. The car.
Oh, it's Suzuki.
Suzuki, yeah, but Isuzu.
They just went out though, right? Suzuki.
No, Suzuki's like the number one brand from Japan still. I know they're not real big here, but I still think they have a model or two.
Do they really? Okay.
I mean, this will be a follow up next time. We'll talk about this, but
yeah,
Isuzu's gone though, as far as I know. Yeah. Unless you know of a Isuzu model, I don't know of.
No. Oh, Chevy had they had the Spectrum. It was a Geo, and then it went to Chevy. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, it went to a Sprint. It had Spectrum. It had a Spectrum, but it had a Sprint. 3-cylinder. It was a 3-cylinder.
Oh yeah. No. That was the Metro. The Metro was 3-cylinder.
Yeah, they were the same motor.
First 3-cylinder.
Same motor.
In the Sprint too?
Yeah, it was a 3-cylinder.
All right.
They came in a 4-door and they came in a 2-door hatch. Both of them were hatchbacks.
Right. They called those 5 doors.
85, 86, 87, 88, 89, somewhere around that range. Yeah. Anyway, good old days, man.
Good old days, man.
Showing our age. Acura Vigor, man.
Yeah.
The 2-door Integra, basically.
The 2-door well, no, that was like a
2-door Legend.
Yeah, it's like a 2-door Legend. Well, actually, remember, the Vigor was the 5-cylinder.
Oh, I don't.
You didn't know that?
No.
It was a 5-cylinder.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Why would they not use the same motor as a Legend or an Integra motor?
The Legend had a didn't the Legend? No, it wasn't an 8.
No, I don't have to.
I don't know why they didn't do it, but it was a 5-cylinder. I do know that.
All right. Well, look, we're gonna do this next time, man, because we're running into 45-minute territory.
Gotcha.
We've been on.
All right, let's wrap.
I wanted to come on and just say hello. We haven't been on in 3 weeks. We went from WNBA to cars, which is good. It's good, man. We're gonna come on. We're gonna talk what's going on, you know. So I appreciate you bringing up the Prelude, man. That 2026 Prelude is interesting. Yeah, I won't fit in it. You're not gonna fit in it, but it looks cool.
I might, man. I'm slimming, man.
Yeah, but you're not losing no height, though, brother.
You're right.
I don't care how much.
You know, I mean, but the cabin forward stuff helps, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and put you down right now. Don't get your hopes up, okay? Just stop.
I can fit in that Honda Accord.
I don't care if you can sit in it, okay? I know I can sit in it as well.
No, I can drive the Honda Accord
all day, every day.
All day, every day. I could do that.
So could I. But they wouldn't sell me one, so I told them to skip rocks and went on.
Yeah, the golf cart.
I went and bought something else. Yeah. But It is what it is, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys tagging along. Please subscribe, like the video. Our apologies for being absent for the last 3 weeks. We will eventually get into that. We have, reasons for that, but we appreciate your patience and spread the word around. Get us going here. We're gonna get some more content coming.
We will.
And over the next few weeks, we're just gonna sit back and just talk. We're gonna talk a little bit. On Sundays, we'll just get together. We're just gonna see what's happening. We're not gonna be stressing over nobody. I'm not gonna be running to the computer to tell you all what's already going on that you know about. So
I think
have fun, man. Unless it's really good.
Really good.
Gotta be young thug getting young thug getting acquitted on all charges.
Yeah.
We'll bring that up. We'll talk about that too next week. We'll touch on that.
Yep.
So every Sunday, 8 p.m., make sure you check us out. Anything else big you need to add?
No, we did come on 8:30 this week. We had some
we did it because you and I
had to catch up. We had to catch up.
You and I needed to get together and talk for a little bit before we went on. That's all. Usually we do 8 o'clock, but we want to do 8:30.
8 p.m., y'all. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And look forward to you guys joining us and getting in the mix of the conversation and having some fun, man. And being outspoken.
Yeah, man. So
more to come.
Appreciate it. Vegas, good seeing you as always.
Likewise, bro.
And we'll talk soon, man.
Absolutely.
Take care, everyone.